there's a lot of gratitude just to, be present tonight with everyone, and just go out there and have fun doing what we love to do. It was a not so good first half for us, and we came in the locker room and we knew that, in order to build this identity that we want to have later in the season, we got to start now. And with me joining right now, I feel like I have a voice to say things, but really it's just to add on to what Steve's been saying, to what our leadership's been saying on the team. It's just that we have to have a resolve, and we have to continue to do the little things, boxing out, being there for our teammates, and just playing with a strong face. Just going out there and doing what we do.
Curry, you've had a bunch of different kinds of debuts throughout not just your career but your life, all the way back to St. Pat's. Does tonight compare to any one of those? Which one do you think would be the closest?
You're right. I've had a lot of debuts, but nothing comes close to this one. It just it meant a little bit more, just because at this stage, taking off 8 months or being out of the game for 8 months and coming back in, there's so much uncertainty. It's just how many minutes, what's the flow of the game going to be like, how are my teammates going to feel, and what's the game flow going to be. You just don't have any idea. So I went in with just an open mindset, just to ground myself, be present, and do whatever it takes to win. I think in the first possession when I shot that shot, I was so caught up in just making my first 2 points. I was so nervous, and naturally, as a performer, I still get nervous. But that first shot was like, man, I wanted that to go in, and then I settled down closer to the second half. Once I came back out, and I just said, whatever's needed out there, I'm just going to do, and I know everyone's going to follow suit like they've been doing all season.
So going to DeAndre for a while.
An amazing impact, man. Just to sit on the bench for that long, but also playing last few games and then coming in tonight. I'm sure he had an idea that he was going to be kind of on the bench, and then he came in and made that big change. And when you have that type of resilience within you, it shouldn't matter. It shouldn't matter at all. And he's been doing it for quite a while. I've been watching him since he was, junior, senior at St. Pat's. We talk about it all the time, and just to be at this level playing together, it's real special. We don't take it for granted. But to have him come out and make the impact he did, it only helps us. It only helps us.
You talked about settling down, and so how important was it for you to have the impact that you did at the end of that game, in that long run from the middle of the third to the end of the game? You had 13 of the last 46.
It felt good, but it really just started on the defensive end. I think that's where we're going to make our mark, is consistently climbing up into guys and making it difficult. Me just watching at home, I've just seen a lot of teams be somewhat comfortable, and then we come to the bench and we're trying to get it going, and we're playing from behind. But in this league, anybody can be beat on any given night, and we have that target on our back. We're 1-2 in the East, and we have aspirations to be playing later in the postseason. So I just think us settling in as a team and just being honest with one another out there, it helps. That's what we have all across the board. As you look at our team, we have a lot of veteran leadership, so that the young guys are going to look to us, and when we could throw them out there and just have them play with high energy and make high basketball plays, I feel like they're learning from us and we're growing as a team.
Finish with Alex and then Nick. With most of these guys before, but Steve even said some of the scheme had changed and that there was some different personnel. Did you feel any growing pains, whether it be schematically or learning to play off the guys? Or pretty similar?
Oh yeah, absolutely. It honestly hit me in the first half when we were just watching Lance Stevenson give us his best rendition of his show, and I told Lance during the game, I was like, I don't think I've ever seen you have a 20-point quarter like that. And it just, his debut here in Indiana, we knew it was going to be a big deal, but we didn't know it was going to come like that. And we all took it personal when we came out in that second half. So it just shows you that anything can happen on any given night. And we want to be prepared and stick to our game plan that we have with our coaching staff, and then also being able to make adjustments as players out there on the floor. So it felt good to just be able to do that at a high level and come out with a win.
Kyrie, you mentioned several times how much you enjoyed getting back there with the guys in the moment. To be clear, now that you have this game under your belt after missing so much time, has your stance on getting the vaccine changed at all so that you can play in the home season?
Man, I'm just taking it one day at a time. Like I said, earlier in the season, it's not an ideal situation, and I'm always praying that things get figured out and we're able to come to some collective agreement, whether it be with the league or just things that's going on that could help kind of ease what we're all dealing with, with COVID and the vaccine. I think everybody's feeling it. So I don't want to make it simply about me and simply about, someone lessening the rules for me. I know what the consequences were. I still know what they are. But right now I'm just going to take it one day at a time, like I said, and just enjoy this time that I get to play with my guys. And, however it looks later in the season, and we'll address it then.
So there's still a possibility.
Huh?
There's still a possibility.
Oh, come on, man. Don't hang on to me.
Nice.